As an artist, I was never this disciplined before I really got deep into martial arts.
Before we do, we bringing the young guard to the stage. Crown Heights own Haile Ali!
They say I dumbed down, but friend, when I gave them cramps, now I'm walking shoulders high, ain't even giving pants. Drop 2 EPs,
There's two ways you can live. You can build or you can destroy. You know what I'm saying? I choose to build and add on, elevate.
Moses Powell. Okay, I'm not going to keep you long, but let me just say this. The man that you're about to see is a living legend. We're not talking about Bruce Lee. We're not talking about Steven Seagal. We're not talking about Chuck Norris. We're talking about a living legend. Perhaps one of the greatest martial artists and black martial artists of all time. Let's give our due to the Grand Master. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Professor Moses Powell.
In the summer of '66, I was looking for martial arts. Moses Powell was known, and I started training with him. And I went all the way down to until he died. My name is Rollie Lumumba Hernandez. I'm famously known as Lumumba. I'm a Grandmaster Snooker Jiu-Jitsu. I'm also a teacher in Tai Chi. They was going in tournaments. I was winning, and they didn't realize I was winning. And when he first came with me to Master Square Garden, the old one, I won. He was glad about that, and we started winning tournaments. I was teaching jiu-jitsu, snooker jiu-jitsu for a long time. And as I get older, I survived prostate cancer. So I started being more careful about my body. And I wanted to become more healthy and more energetic and more alive. But I think that teaching martial arts, right, I think it develops a person's knowledge. We want to show people that we don't need to fight. What we need to use our minds and solve problems and develop each other as better human beings in society. On Saturdays, I teach at Jackie Robinson Park, for anybody free. But I remember I was at City Hall getting an award, and he was down there. And he came to me, and we started doing martial arts, and then I started doing Tai Chi with him. It's coming to be very good.
First thing I asked the man, in relative to that stuff, was, you deal with any kind of religion and all that? Nah, I deal with the universe. Nature is all. Well, show me something past the elements, and I'll call you a liar, bro. You know what I mean? So that's the understanding we have. You know what I mean? It's like our relativity to all things. Once he seen that, it was kind of like a, I don't gotta reach for nothing. I'm receiving.
Now the people were busy and the children were laughing at their work and play.
You have to always think about everything. And that's the beautiful part about what we practice in our art. We don't practice no rinky-dink shit. So you put it on somebody, it better had been, because you had to. Because many people that are predators don't want to get hurt. Their point is not to just eat, it's to eat safely. Let us do as much as we can to neutralize it and make our way home. It's not to prowl on others. I'd rather have the ability to hunt and never have to than to be one to not know how one hunts and how I can be prey. Your mind projects what you do physically.
Let me hear y'all say hell yeah! Say hell yeah!
The science of being able to fluctuate sound the same way I would move my body is dope. Practicing martial arts helps out with breathing and being able to just rhyme and fluidly and have breath control. In the same way I do Qigong exercise where I have to tighten my stomach up, maybe it's the same way I would do when I'm actually recording. Keep my stomach tight and allow just the breathing. To just flow. So I can definitely take the way I move my body and translate that into a sound.
Yo, give it up one more time, y'all, for Haile Ali, yeah?
It's like I didn't have the discipline to learn the things that were really tough and really hard. At first, it was like my discipline with music is what kept a certain discipline when I first was introduced into the martial arts. So it's like a cycle of disciplines that's just keeping me focused because they're my interests. And that's what I noticed with music and martial arts. I lose no interest.
He's a natural. He comes to class all the time, he practices. And I need a person like that, young people to show the real martial arts. Because I'm getting older now, I don't need to make myself popular anymore. I need younger people to get more popular and more concerned about their activity.
For me, it's big that Grandmaster Lumumba's idea is to keep, the knowledge flowing through the youth. Moses Powell was a man. He was a great man. I have no ambitions to never not mention the legacy. Just to be one that's there to be able to, gravitate people to add on to the cipher. What I would want people to get from this part of my story, and Grandmaster Lumumba's story, or Dr. Moses Powell's story, or Sanukas of the Tai Chi, is you are able to do whatever you strive to do. You may not always necessarily have the immediate resources or the immediate wherewithal or the immediate support that you may want. But as long as you stay focused, you can accomplish what you got to do. I'm not done accomplishing my goals in life.